Welcome to Czyz Adventures. I figured while I'm descending the Eiger Trail here in Switzerland, I would put together a introductory video of what's coming on the playlist for the Tour du Mont Blanc. I'm going to have a day-by-day summary of our trip, and I already have some videos up that talk about some of the planning and the resources I used to get us here. We did do the Tour du Mont Blanc all on our own. So if you're not familiar with what the Tour du Mont Blanc is, it is about 100-mile trek hiking around the massive known as the Mont Blanc. So it's this big mountain, and it goes through 3 countries, France, Italy, and Switzerland. And most people do it stopping at refuges and at hotels, but there are people that camp also. Many people will get a hold of organizations that will do the planning for you. They'll set up your accommodations and they'll set up your route. But we did the planning. I used Hiking Club for their program that is really, really good. I have a video that kind of talks about that. So take a look at that playlist, one of the early on videos. So we did it originally planned for 11 days with 1 day of rest in there. So 10 days of hiking. We still did 10 days of hiking, and we ended up swapping a tourist day with our one hiking day at the end, just to have better weather for our last day. Definitely plan to allow some flexibility at the beginning of your hike. Our flight was canceled on our first day that we were supposed to get there. We ended up not having our extra day that we wanted so that we could get acclimated. Then at the tail end, we had extra time, and our plan was always to come to Switzerland to do some sightseeing and at least one hike, which we're on today. Even though the weather isn't really cooperating, we are out here enjoying it. For our route, we averaged about 10 miles a day. So 10 days of hiking, 10 miles a day is about 100 miles. And we stayed mostly in hotels, although I have some reservations about doing that just because there's a trade-off, convenience versus logistics and that type of thing. Lots of choices for this trail on how you want to do it. Lots of planning that can go into it. If you're interested in how we planned it, like I said, take a look at some of those earlier ones. And then every day's video will kind of show you where we started from, where we ended, how many miles, that type of thing, and what we encountered along the way. If you're looking for just some quick reels for each day, then go to my Instagram at Czyz Adventures, and you can find every day's summary in a 1 minute or less video, so you can get a feel for what the trail's like. I would classify the Tour du Mont Blanc as a hard trail. It's something that you do want to train for. We actually went down to Georgia for a backpacking trip just to see how we were doing in our preps just before we left. And I had worked a lot on going up hills in my neighborhood and a little bit of jogging. So just make sure you prepare your body. You want to enjoy the trail. I am happy with how things turned out, but it's a hard trail. Czyz Adventures is all about bringing you the beauty of the places we go and to bring you information on what it takes to get there and some of the things to do while you're there. If you like day hiking, backpacking, national parks, travel, then this channel's for you. Take a look through the different playlists that I have, and you might find something that you like. But we have a ton of things that we're doing, and when I get back from this trip, I am heading with my husband to Alaska. So we will have a whole video playlist on that. I welcome all my new subscribers, and I am thankful for everybody being there, my longtime subscribers, hanging in there through all these years. Thank you very much. Hopefully you'll find what you're looking for in this channel. If you like what you're seeing, go ahead and hit that subscribe and maybe a thumbs up so I know that you're enjoying what you're seeing. And I love comments, so I do respond to the comments that I get. So feel free to do that. let's get started on those videos for the Tour du Mont Blanc. Welcome.